Now, we need development banking. Developing countries are not going to progress without development banking facilities. And this is extremely important. And this is something which is underappreciated. Malaysia, over the course of time, has created at least half a dozen, perhaps even more, development banking institutions. But most of them no longer serve the role of development banking. And this is a weakness, a grave weakness in terms of the possibility of the development of industry. So when Tun Mahathir wants to re-industrialize the country, he has to think very, very seriously about the supportive institutions in order for this to happen. Now, of course, in the name of development banking, abuses can well happen. And if you think, for example, about the ECRL, okay? The loan was given in the name of development banking, okay? To build a railway for the East Coast and so on and so forth. Sounds very noble, okay? The fact of the matter was that that whole project, even at its original costing, okay, which was about 28 billion ringgit, even at its original costing, would never have paid for itself, okay? In fact, the final costing was 81 billion ringgit. And if you add the interest, etc., it would be over 100 billion ringgit. Okay? That was the kind of debt which was being incurred. Now you may well ask, why did the price become triple, almost triple, the original 28 billion? Well, I don't know the answer to that. Maybe our graduate from the Wharton School of Finance might be able to tell us, or his master. Okay? But the fact of the matter was that probably the debt incurred was to help to pay off from the earlier scam, 1MDB, which went wrong. Because something went wrong with 1MDB. And there was a need to pay that off, and of course to finance GE14. Okay? So basically, I suspect that was part of it. We are all focusing on the Monets and the pink diamonds and so on and so forth. But I think there are fundamental issues about the financing of the Malaysian political system, which need to be asked and need to be addressed. And the scheme which went seriously wrong. Frankly, I don't think the people concerned made all the money. I think they got taken for a ride. I mean, Dato' Manap, I don't think you have ever come across anybody who gets more than 10% for which the Goldman Sachs guy got. I mean, these are scandalous by any standards. When people think Malaysians are stupid to agree to such terms and conditions, But of course, it was not just stupidity. There was greed involved, and all this, I think, is part of the, unfortunately, still story to be written. So I wish the police well if they're going to find out the entire story within 1 year. But there are layers and layers and layers which need to be dug up. And I mean, things have come up not because of great investigations. There were at one time 8 different investigations going on. But things have come up for all kinds of unexpected reasons.